Hello. What's good? What's good, everybody? It's me, your boy, back again with another hot takes video. How long has it been? Half? Has it really been half a year? Hang on. Has it really been half a year since I've done a hot takes video? Oh my God, it's been 5 months. But yeah, we're long overdue for one. We're long overdue for a hot takes video. We want to start 2021. It's March as I'm recording this. Getting into the swing of recording, I asked you guys on Twitter, on Facebook, what are your hot takes? Hit me with them, because I want to respond to them. I want to react, and we got a couple here, so let's just get into the damn thing. Little Caesars Pizza isn't as bad as everyone makes it out to be. It's not the best by any means, but it definitely could be a lot worse. Look, you're hungry. You're out late at night, or until 10 at least. You know, you got $5 in your pocket. Everything else, it will not fill you up. But who's there for you? Who was there in the trenches for you? That's right, Little Caesars there with a hot and ready pizza. I don't get the Little Caesars slander, honestly. Like, it's a $5 pizza. You're not going to get high quality, highfalutin, high fidelity, high frame rate pizza from a place you can get a full pizza for $5. But I love me some Little Caesars, man. I hate it. It just doesn't deserve the hate, man. Free my man Caesar, man. Free my man Little Caesar. I've been going through some shit. Hayden Christensen actually played Anakin pretty well. See, here's the interesting thing about it, though. Hayden Christensen, I think I'm saying his name right, is in no way, like, a bad actor. Hayden Christensen's actually a pretty good actor from what I've seen him in. It's just, I feel like, with the direction he was given and the line, like, just... I think it was more of the direction than anything. But just seeing him, like, go from, like, this, you know, hopeful young man and then just slowly, like, devolve into... almost fucked up. To devolve into Darth Vader, I feel like it was shown really, really, really well. I think it was a good character study to just show, like, how manipulated Anakin Skywalker was to being this force that was going to bring good to being manipulated into Darth Vader. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to see the Kenobi series, because I hopefully we actually get to see a little bit more of Hayden Christensen just act. Don't get me wrong, a couple of the lines are cringy, but not completely terrible. We've seen worse. They can do worse. Have done worse. Cyberpunk 2077 wasn't terrible. The game wasn't optimized on release, but the game itself and the story were good. People are mad it isn't another Witcher 3. I fucking agree. 100%. I think, in a lot of ways, Cyberpunk 2077 was better than The Witcher 3. The reason I'm going to kind of... I remember playing The Witcher 3 a couple months after it came out, and it still ran like ass. Let's don't forget, The Witcher 3 on release was terrible. I think the reason why people were just so mad about Cyberpunk was it was so overhyped. Like, people wanted to see Cyberpunk do well because they love the Cyberpunk aesthetic, and CD Projekt Red just had such a good track record of delivering quality. And they warned us. They were like, "Hey, you know, guys, the game's not done. Can we get a couple months?" And I kind of brought this up in my Last of Us hot take a little bit. Don't send death threats to people. Don't, because they're gonna give you a product that is not done, and it wasn't done. It was rushed, and we all knew it was rushed. Everyone with two brain cells rubbed together was like, okay, you know, it's in a weird state right now, but it was just rushed. But I played it all the way through, did almost everything in it, and almost loved every second of it. No, don't. The game was buggy and it ran like shit, but I played it on base PS4. You're a champion, sir. But it was such a good story. Like, a lot of the gameplay mechanics were really well. I feel like if I would have played it on PS5, I might have had a completely different experience. But I feel like, for me, mostly, Cyberpunk 2077 was not terrible in the slightest. It just was so overhyped that people just wanted to see it do well, and it didn't meet their godly expectations. And now it's like, this game fucking sucks. Dude, there were some terrible games out in 2020. Cyberpunk 2077 was not one of them, just based on a game story alone and everything you can do on it. This hater's gonna hate. Can we talk about beef jerky prices? Not a hot take. I'm just mad. This young man speaking the facts. This man took us to church, and we need to sit down and listen. You fucking people of a fandom that degrade someone for liking newer or different series, movies in the same fandom are the worst scum on the planet. People such as Transformers fans that hate on the other fans for liking the Michael Bay movies. Some of these newer, and admittedly they are usually worse series, introduce the concept to a whole new generation. I can go into a whole rant about, okay, I'll do it for you. That, my friend, is what they call gatekeeping. It's disgusting because he's absolutely right. He's absolutely 100% right. Take the new Star Wars movies, for example. You know, they're not the same as what a lot of people grew up with, and it's one of the reasons why I have a big problem with the Star Wars fandom and why I'm kind of hesitant to really dive into it is because I'm afraid of liking something that the Star Wars fandom as a whole don't like. I watched The Last Jedi, for example. I watched like the last hour of it, and I loved it. I thought it was really good, but a lot of people hate that movie, and I'm like, hey, I like The Last Jedi. Immediately, you're put on blast. Like,
what? Like, you like that? Why? Why do you like that movie?
like, I just can't like something. You know what I mean? You get all these fandoms that people grew up with, and like all these franchises that people grew up with, and the lesser movies. Going back to Star Wars again, a lot of people, you know, that was their first introduction into Star Wars. Was the sequel trilogy. That's their first introduction into Star Wars. Gatekeeping is bad. I think that's the I think that's what the point we're trying to make here. Don't gatekeep people. Have a discussion with them. You know, sit down and be like, hey, what do you like about it? I think you can honestly have that discussion and not be an asshole about it. So many cool open world games are just boring. Go to point X on the map, and so easy thing. It doesn't feel rewarding. Makes those games feel like wasted potential, like Assassin's Creed. Haven't played past 3 and Horizon Zero Dawn. Breath of the Wild is one of the few that nail it. I agree. I think that a lot of open world games just don't fully understand how to make the world, and don't want to sound pretentious, I guess, but to make it feel alive. You know, like, you take a game like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I know you haven't played past 3, but I have. A lot of those open, they're open just for the sake of like padding, right? You know, the reboot of the Tomb Raider franchise. I feel like that's one of the things that franchise does really well, is to give you the illusion that you're in an open world, but at the same time it's very linear, like it's very like confined and very like, you know, they trim the fat of a lot of it. Now you take Assassin's Creed Odyssey, for example, where for no fucking reason you have to go across the fucking ocean just to find one piece and go back across the ocean again. Like, I 100%ed that game. And it took me like over 100 hours to do. And like, I beat that game in like 40 hours. So like the good portion of my playthrough was just doing all those tedious menial things. And Breath of the Wild is a good example where the world feels alive, I guess. Like, there's really no ounce of like fat. Like, you get what you get out of it. And I think the only other open world game that I've played recently that really sort of nails that, I would feel for myself, is Cyberpunk. I think Cyberpunk nails that open world formula really well, because it's just CD Projekt Red, kind of The Witcher as well. And Red Dead Redemption. Like, those games are just chock full of so much to explore and to find. Like, Rockstar and CD are just really the epitome of what good open world games should be. A lot of people say that they're too open and that, you know, they're just for the sake of padding, like I just said. But I feel like he said, Horizon Zero Dawn, that game you didn't need to make that game open world. Like, yeah, the world's beautiful, but like 60 to like a good 40% of that game is just walking, traveling. You just trim that fat a little bit. You can have a very good open world game in a small space, in my opinion. I think the Zelda games do that really well. So, but anyways, guys, I know this is kind of a short-ish hot take video. I know they're kind of longer than normal, and I just kind of went off a tangent. But I love doing these kind of videos. I like talking to you guys, interacting with the audience, getting your comments, reacting to them. Am I right or am I wrong? Let me know. What I like to tell people, and I'll end it on this, if you're watching this video and if you're subscribed to me, like if you don't know me in my personal life, or if you do know me in my personal life, when I ask for hot takes, it does not matter what it is. I know I'm a gaming channel and I do a lot of gaming stuff, but don't be afraid to just like the Pizza Hut or beef jerky, just whatever hot take or any opinion you have on anything pop culture, entertainment, just any sort of hot take you or anything you're like, oh, I think pineapple goes on pizza, and I'll tell you how stupid you are. But just stuff like that, just hit me with them. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, baby boy, baby girl, baby whatever, baby. Speak your truth. Here's a hot take for you. I'm too fat to wear short sleeve shirts. Look at that. That's a hot take right there. As simple as that. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This is AgentBlackieChan, signing off. Can you see me right now? I don't know how long I have, but since I guess you're watching this and hearing me right now, I don't know how long I've been here. Something or someone has keeps fucking moving me places, and I don't remember what happened. I do not remember who I am. I'm freaking out. I have an idea. I've kind of pieced together some information, cut off to the side a little bit, because I don't know who that is. That's me. What you just saw, that's me. I don't remember doing that, and it's just constant. I don't know how much I have for you right now, but when I have something, I will let you know. I hope you guys have gotten the messages I've been leaving in videos. They might be on to me right now, though, but we'll find out the truth together, guys. I promise. Okay, just act like nothing's wrong. Okay, just be cool. Just.